Namaste, everybody. Hello. Happy New Year. Happy 2021. This moment, the world is in the middle of a pandemic when you didn't think it could get any more crazier. Every day it gets crazier and crazier. If there was ever a time to have a yoga practice, let me assure you it is now. So I've moved some furniture around in my little living room here to create enough space that we can do some yoga tonight. And if your body is like my body, that is, it's in the last 10 months it has been transitioning through the pandemic. I have a nice bubble of family members living close by, and we spend time each day walking. And this walking has in fact changed my body. I find myself much more stiffer, and I've lost some flexibility. And it's just, of course, all that downward gravity as you walk around on the streets. So there you go. Anyway, and I haven't taught a yoga class for quite some time, so I'm feeling quite nervous and feeling a little rusty. So our first class here on January the 5th, 2021 is going to be a little bit of everything kind of class. I know that there's a lot of you that have been coming to my classes faithfully, either at the Tecumseh Community School program or the classes I've offered in the park over these last 7 or 8 years. And then there's many more that are here probably tonight that may have never tried yoga before, based on some of the notes that I've received. So we're just going to take it easy. We're just going to do some stretching and see where we go from there. So I'm going to start our class by just, again, taking a little bit of time to relax. So let's get lying on our backs, and we'll start our class in a pose called Shavasana, or corpse pose. So we're going to make some space for ourselves on our mat, and just simply come to lie down on the mat. Take a moment to get yourself comfortable. Maybe tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Take your feet out to the edges of the corners of the mat, if you will. Just let your toes flop open, lift your hips slightly again. Just to tuck the tail down, take your arms away from your body, turn your palms to face up. Gently let your eyes close, and as you do so, start to just notice your breath. And as you're breathing in and out through the nose, just feel the breath traveling in you. And maybe when you exhale, just gently let your body just get a little heavier down to the mat. So we're just softening here. Get you to perhaps set an intention for your practice this day. We practice yoga as a practice for living our lives, and setting an intention is a lovely, again, habit or routine to establish, where you simply channel or focus your efforts into a particular direction. So my intention today might be just to simply enjoy. It might be simply to let go and just be present on my mat. Maybe I'm going to use this next time on my mat here just to pay attention to my breath. Keep myself relaxed. If you're really having a hard time setting an intention, you might just think that, okay, I'm just going to dedicate this class. That is, I'm going to dedicate this energy that I'm going to be using here, and I'm just going to send it somewhere. So maybe there's someone in your life that needs a little extra support, a little extra love that you could pass it on to. So your intention might go there. So continue to release and let go on the mat. Relax. So few times in our day-to-day activities where we can just be, just let go. And so our practice is practicing that. The new year is a lovely time to just begin again, just to start again as though the past never happened. Let go of all the judgments you carried about how you got to here. And just be here in this present moment. No past, no future. Let's just take 2 more breaths. Very carefully, very gently, just start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Start expanding to little circles with your wrists and ankles. Maybe change the direction of those circles. As you slide your legs together, inhale, take your arms up and over your head. And give yourself a delicious stretch, stretching in opposite directions, reaching and reaching. And on an exhale, relax. Pull both knees up into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. And then soften that hug just enough that you can start to move yourself. Just rocking a little bit from side to side. Maybe you're going to make some little circles with your knees. You may even decide to spread your knees with a hand on each knee and just make little circles, maybe making a figure 8 with those knees. Whatever direction those circles are going, just make sure you change the direction here. Now let's, keeping the right hand on the right knee, let's release the left leg long on the mat. Flexing and pushing the left foot away, inhale. And as you exhale, pull the right knee to the outer side of the right shoulder, creating compression along thigh and side body. This is the ascending colon, giving a little massage here to our internal organs and digestive system. We're going to take this position now into a twist. So using your left hand, pull the right leg across your body to the left side, coming over as far as you can with that right knee to the left side of the body. As you reach your right arm out off the shoulder to the right, now take your gaze to the right. Once you've moved as far as you can, you just simply breathe. Keeping the breath moving in and out through the nose. The inhale is for lengthening. And on the exhale, as you soften, see if you can go a little deeper. 2 more breaths. On an inhale, let's roll ourselves back onto the back. We're going to go into half happy baby. Take your right hand and bring it to the inside of that right foot. Knee is deeply bent. Place your left hand on your left hip to hold that left side down. Start kicking the right foot up towards the sky using the strength of your right arm to pull that right leg down towards the floor. Creating a nice, juicy stretch in that right hamstring. We're always just applying just enough effort to feel the stretch, not wanting to hurt ourselves, at the same time maintaining our integrity to the practice. Take 1 more breath here. I'm going to send that right leg straight up to the sky. Bring your hands behind that right thigh. Push to the heel. And walk your hands up the leg slightly as you try to bring the foot up over the head. The Be gentle here, we're not really warmed up. Take another breath. We're going to release that right leg long. Let's switch to the other side now. Push through the right heel, draw the left knee up into the chest. Take a hold of the shin a couple of inches below the kneecap, maybe with a non-dominant grip this time as you interlace the fingers. Breathe in, push your right heel away. Breathe out and squeeze and pull that left knee up to the outer side of the left shoulder. Again, feeling compression along left side. Inhale, pushing through the right heel. Exhale, gently pulling left knee up towards left shoulder. Moving towards our twist, your right hand is going to pull the left leg across the body to the right side of your mat. Reach your left arm away from the left shoulder. Take your gaze now towards that left hand as you gently draw the right knee over across the body to the right side. Keep your body long. Let the movement of that left leg over the body be the twist. Where are you feeling it? Notice your breath. We're going to release out of this pose so let the left leg come back up. Your left hand is going to go to the inside of the left knee, to the sole of the left foot. Left knee is bent, right hand on right hip. Begin pushing the left foot towards the sky using the strength of the left arm to pull the left knee towards the earth. So we have what is called yin-yang here, our opposing forces. So giving our left thigh a really lovely, juicy stretch as we open up. Release the left foot up towards the sky, straight leg, left leg. Hands be interlaced behind the left thigh. Gently try to bring your left foot above your head. You can walk your hands slightly up the leg, but I don't want you to work too hard here. Just a little gentle stretch. And release. Left leg long. Just take a moment and just simply notice and feel your body. Just those few little movements, and suddenly the body has become alive. You feel some tingling. Maybe the movement of some sweat. So we take our class at our own pace. We do what's right for us, not trying to go beyond our barriers of physical possibilities. Yoga is a practice of just simply feeling your body as you move through the poses. So let's feel bridge pose. So we're going to bring the flats of the feet onto the floor. You're going to reach along the side of your body down towards your heels, and just, if you can touch your heels with your fingertips, your finger butt hip width apart here. On the inhale, you're going to start lifting your hips up. So take your tailbone up, and then like a slinky toy, one vertebra at a time is going to start lifting up towards the sky. Walk your shoulder blades perhaps underneath you. If it's available, you can interlace your fingers underneath your hips. Hips are lifting high, belly's lifting high, chest is lifting towards chin, and now just slightly take your chin towards the sky. Everyone release your hands and slowly, like a string of pearls, start to lower your spine back down onto the mat. Tailbone will land last. Walk the soles of the feet together, just let the knees open like a book. Rest your hand on your inner thighs. Just take a couple breaths here. Hands come to the outside of your thighs. You're going to draw your legs together without using the muscles in your legs. Use those arm muscles instead. Take your right arm over your head. Let's roll over onto our right side body, using that right arm as a little bit of a pillow. And bring the left hand onto the mat. And push yourself up into a tabletop position, which is basically hands and knees. And we want to get the heels of our hands underneath our shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Thumbs are pointing towards one another. Shoulders back, body's long, belly pulls up towards spine. Knees are about hip width apart. I like to take my two fists and just place them between the knees. It gives me an idea of the positioning with the knees. And they're really important. And we want our legs to come straight back. All right. So take a breath in through the nose. When you exhale, pull the belly up towards your spine. You're rounding your back like an angry cat. Bring the chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone down, and give yourself a good stretch. Push through the heels of your hands. Now when you breathe in, let your belly fall towards the earth. Bring your chest forward between your arms. Lift your chin, roll your shoulders back, push the tops of your feet down. And then exhale once again into angry cat. Breathe in, let the belly fall, roll the shoulders back, lift your chin up, fill yourself with air. And exhale, squeeze all that air out as you draw the belly up to the spine and round your back. Tuck your tail down, push your feet down. 2 more breaths. Coming back to a neutral spine. We're going to extend the right leg straight behind you. Point your toe. Keep the leg about hip height. Now flex the toe back towards your shin as you engage the leg and push through the left heel. Walk the left fingertips forward until the left arm reaches up. Bring the bicep by that left ear so you're a long line, balancing on hand and knee. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the knee to the elbow, crunching in the middle. Inhale, stretch out in opposite directions. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, bring it all back out. And exhale, get really small. One more time, breathe in. And exhale, get small. Let's bring our hands back down, bring our knee back down. And take a moment, let's sit up on the other side so we're going to extend that left leg straight back. Point your toe for length, and then flex the toe back towards your shin for strength. Walk that right hand forward, and then let the right arm reach up. Bicep by the ears. Stretching in opposite directions, breathe in to stretch. Exhale, compress, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we're big and long. And exhale, we're small. 2 more, guys. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Nice. Come on back to tabletop position. I'm going to get you to curl your toes under and then walk your hands back towards your thighs. Come to sit on your heels. Our toes are probably a little stiff here, so we're going to just hang out here on our toes for a minute. I'm just going to tuck my toes under. Make sure that they're all in the party here. Let's take our arms and we're just going to extend them out. The thumbs are up here. Thumbs are up. Just breathing, reaching in opposite directions. It's about distracting ourselves from the sensations that are probably going on in your heels. Turn your palms down. Your palms down. Take a couple breaths this way. arms up. Exhale your arms down. One more inhale. And exhale. Hands to the mat. Release the tops of your feet. Just tap your toes on the floor. Yeah. So we should be ready for our first downward dog. Let's go up here. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees slightly behind the hips. Curl those toes under again, those nice warmed up toes now. Tip your tailbone up, take a breath in. And then exhale, lift your hips towards the sky, drop your head between your arms. Now I'm gonna just walk that dog out a little bit. So starting to alternate deep knee bends, pushing the opposite heel towards the mat. So as you bend your right knee, for example, push your left heel towards the ground, straightening that left leg. And then just alternate side to side. Slowly coming into the dog. So our body is shaped like the peak of a mountain. Fingers spread wide, head drop down. You're looking between your heels. You're pushing your heels towards the mat. There's a soft bend in the knees so you can tip your tailbone up. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath in. One more breath out. Look up towards your hands, bend your knees, take little wee steps. And we're going to walk our feet up in between our hands. Bend your knees generously here. Let your belly rest right on your thighs. Take your gaze between your knees as you drop your head. Gently bow your head. Shake your head yes and no. Now take your hands and arms and grab for opposite elbows as you ragdoll here. Swaying the body from side to side. Letting the head be heavy. This very mild inversion is so helpful for the body. Getting the heart relax. Bring your fingertips down onto the ground. And then slide your hands up above your knees onto your thighs. On an inhale, pull your belly away from your thighs and try to flatten your back so that your belly is horizontal to the floor. Squeeze your elbows towards your sides. Sit your hips down and be long. Lift your toes up as you push down through the four corners of both feet. Let your toes rest back on the earth. And as you exhale here, straighten your legs slightly, drop your head, look between your knees, fingertips back on the floor. I'm going to do that again, but this time hands on shins. So on your next inhale, slide your hands halfway up your shins. Now flatten your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, bring the chin away from your chest. Pull the belly up towards your spine. Again, lift your toes up, root down through the four corners of your feet. Let your toes relax. Exhale, forward fold. Fingers stay on the floor with this last option for our halfway lift. So when you inhale, just flatten your back as best you can, looking forward slightly. And now exhale, give up that. I'll have you bring your hands up onto your hips. Squeeze the elbows towards one another. On an inhale, bring yourself up fairly slowly as you continue to squeeze those elbows together. Bring yourself all the way up to stand. Get yourself all the way up there. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Draw them back. Bring your feet together. Heels and toes touch. Turn your palms to face the front. Chin away from chest. Tadasana, mountain pose. Mountain pose is such a wonderful foundation. Every time you get into and arrive back here, it's just check in. Notice the quality of your breath, the quality of your thoughts, the alignment of the body. above our head and reach up, look up. Bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, release the pointer fingers, look straight ahead, take a breath in. Shoulders come down. As you exhale, bring your hands over to the right as you slide your hips to the left. You're going to stretch on the left side body. Let's just move a little bit, so breathe in, come on back up to center. And then exhale, we'll move over to the left. Inhale again, come all the way back up. And exhale one more time to the right side. And inhale, come on back up. And exhale one more time over to the left side. Bring yourself all the way back up. Bring the palms together. On an exhale, forward fold, coming back all the way down. Fingertips touch the earth. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Any one of those three options with your hands, thighs, shins, or floor. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan. Take your arms to the sides as you rise all the way up. Reach up and look up, standing strong and tall. Palms come together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale. Reach your arms up. On your exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back. Wiggle those toes further and further back. So the heel is right above the toe, and then drop the right knee to the ground. Release the toes of the right foot. Bring your gaze forward. On an inhale, bring both hands up onto the left thigh. At this point here, square your hips. Pull the belly up and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, hands on thighs. Just feel a juicy stretch here on that right thigh. We're pushing our hips forward and down, keeping shoulders square. Scissoring action through the thighs. So left hip back, right hip forward. Let's take an inhale and reach the arms up now. Palms facing one another. Fingers spread wide. Belly pulls in and up. Heart lifts up. Look up towards your hands. Bring our palms together and frame that front foot. Curl the back toe under. Lift the knee. Easy twist to the left. Easy twist to the left. Right hand on the mat. Inhale. Left arm reaches up. Twisting to the left. Reaching up. Looking up. Bring that left hand down. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Halfway lift, hands on thighs, hands on shins. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up, breathe in. Palms come together above the head. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back this time. Again, you're wiggling the toes further and further back. Dropping that left knee down. And curling the left toes. Inhale, hands up onto the right thigh. I'll just take a moment and look at the screen, and you'll notice how far back my left knee is from the left hip. This allows our body again to push forward and down, giving us a nice, luscious stretch in that left thigh. Hips are squaring, so there's a scissor action. Right hip back, left hip forward. Tail tucking down, pushing forward. Let's reach those arms up again. Inhale. Soft shoulders, palms facing one another, fingers stretched wide. Bring your thumbs back as far as you can. Lift up your heart. Draw the belly in. Take one more breath. Hands to heart. Hands to the floor. Curl that left toe under. Lift the left knee up. Take your left hand firmly on the mat. Inhale. Sweep the right arm up. Easy twist.
Right hand down. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Hands on shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, breathe in. And palms come together, exhale down to your heart. Eagle pose, reach your arms up. Take your right arm now and bring it under the left arm. And you can either grab for opposite shoulders here, or if possible, you can grab your hand. Take a soft bend of the knees. Building a shelf on the left thigh, we're going to push into that left foot, lift the right leg up and over. Crossing right thigh over left. Ideally, the thighs are crossing. You may have to let your right toe touch the ground, that's fine. Trying to balance. If it's possible, you can double bind by bringing that right foot right behind the calf. Keeping the elbows lifted high at shoulder height. Challenging yourself by sitting into your chair. One more breath. And we're going to release. Release your legs, release your arms. Stretch it out, feel the blood just surging into the joints. Then we're going to go left arm to the right. Take a seat. Push into the right foot this time, left leg lifts up. Let me cross that left thigh over. Squeeze those legs together. Sit down low. Lift your elbows up high. Keep the left arm up, pull the right arm down. Keep your hips square to the ground. One more breath. And release. Release your legs, release your arms. Big breath in. And exhale, forward fold, coming all the way down again. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, high plank. This is our first plank position, so let's just take a moment to set this up. So our body's in a long line, like a plank, piece of lumber. Heels above toes. Belly elevating away from the earth. Push into your hands. Breathe in. As you exhale, bring your knees down. Point your elbows so that they're pointing back. Eyes of the elbows are forward. And then long spine, you're going to lower yourself all the way down to the earth. So everything touches at the same time. Belly, chest, and nose. With no weight in your hands. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders up. Baby cobra pose. Exhale, lower your nose back down. Do it again. Inhale, baby cobra pose. Exhale, lower down. Now push into your hands and knees. Up to hands and knees. Curl your toes under. Lift your hips up. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up. And let go. Bring your feet together so your toes and heels are together. Push into your left foot. Inhale, lift the right leg up for a three-legged dog. Bend the right knee and stack right hip on top of the left hip. Peek under your right arm. Lift the right knee up nice and high. Squeeze the foot towards your buttocks. Now straighten the right leg. Turn the toes of the right foot to the ground. Look forward, place the right foot up beside your right thumb. Runner's lunge here. Look forward. Sink your hips down. Draw your shoulders back. Chin is long. Neck is long. Drop that left knee down, uncurl your left toes. Hamstring stretch, we're just going to slide our hips back so the hips are above the knees. Lift the right toes up. You can stay right here, or you can come all the way down and sit onto that left heel and bring your body over the right leg. Or you can stay up nice and high, whatever suits you today. Give me a nice stretch in that hamstring, right side. foot comes down to the ground. Let's bring ourselves forward. We're going to step the left foot up to meet the right. Halfway lift, you're going to lengthen your spine. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, pull the belly in. Exhale, softly fold. This time just ragdoll your body to standing. So take a few breaths here as you slowly stack one vertebra on top of the other. And slowly bring yourself up to stand. Roll the shoulders up and back. Bring the feet together to Tadasana. Palms facing the front, shoulders back, bellies in. Crown of the head, reaching for the sky. Lift your toes up, push down through the four corners of your feet as you root down. Soft bend in the knees, inhale, let's rise back up. Exhale, forward fold, bring it all back down. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back with both feet, high plank. Option to use your knees or lower down halfway. Forward and up, upward facing dog. Or use your knees and do baby cobra. And then push it all back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feet together. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, lift and stack. Left hip on top of right. Keep opening the hip. Lifting the knee higher. Squeezing the feet toward the butt. Now straighten that left leg. Point your toe down, look forward. You're going to place that left foot up beside your left thumb. Runner's lunge. Let your hips sink towards the floor. Bring your shoulders back. Keep your neck long as you look a few feet in front of your mat. Just sink the hips into the earth. Good work, everyone. Drop the right knee down and curl your right toes. Moving into that hamstring stretch again, we're going to slide our hips back, straighten that left leg. So again, you can hover your hips above the knee, or you can come all the way down and sit on that back foot. And find this position here, laying over top of the left leg. So wherever you are, we're coming onto the left foot. Throwing the back toe under, lifting the right knee, and stepping the right foot up to meet the left. Hands on shins. Once again, neutralize the spine. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Rise all the way up. Breathe in. Palms come together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Couple breaths here, breathing in and out through the nose. Feeling the quality of that breath. Noticing the quality of thoughts. Noticing how your body is feeling right now. Let's explore the warrior series. Hands on hips, soft bend in the knees. Step back with your right foot about 2 to 3 feet. Now square your hips to the front of the mat. Take a bend into that left knee. Right leg is straight and strong. With your shoulders above your hips, reach your arms up towards the sky. Palms facing one another, fingers flared wide. Drop your shoulders down. Lift all your toes up for a moment here. Push down through the four corners of your feet. Find the foundation of the pose. Let the toes come down to the earth, not gripping. It should feel like you're tearing your mat in half here. Relax the shoulders. Gently lift your eyes up. You're a strong and powerful warrior here. So be that. Be the warrior. Let's release our hands. Take them behind the back, interlace the fingers up above the waistline. And then push your fist towards the ground. Roll your shoulders back and look up. Moving into our humble warrior. Exhale, you're going to forward fold. Bring the left shoulder to the inside of the left knee. Dropping your head towards the floor, lifting the arms up and over your head. Stay and breathe. Continue to lower down, getting those arms up nice and high. 2 more breaths. You got this, guys. Use your inhale and bring yourself all the way up. Release your hands. Reach up to the sky one more time. And then exhale, transition warrior 2. Step back, heel toe that right foot further back. Now you want to have the intersection of heel to the left foot to the arch or heel of the back foot. A much wider stance, so much so that if I was to point down with my hands here, I'm going to be pointing to my feet. Looking now over the ring finger of the left hand, shoulders relaxed, shoulder blades sliding down the back. Belly pulls in. We're trying to open our hips here, so the left foot has an external rotation with the left hip. The right hip as well, externally rotating. You're going to strong your butt together here. Breathe in and lunge a little deeper. Turn the right palm to the sky. Left hand is going to work on your back leg here. Reach forward, breathe in. And as you exhale, paint the sky with your fingertips. As you bring that left hand up and over your head, gaze up into the left hand. Slide the right hand down the leg. There's no weight on that right hand. You're really using the strength of your core here. You got 1 more breath. And then let's inhale, back ourselves to warrior 2. We're just going to keep coming down, right elbow on left elbow on left thigh. Right arm is going to reach over your head. Lots of options here. Left fingers can go towards the floor. Other option is both arms up. Take another breath. And let's inhale, come back to warrior 2. Moving into peaceful warrior this time with a straight left leg, Right hand on back leg. This time just reach right up. Feel a juicy big stretch up the left side body. Keeping that left leg straight, moving into Trikonasana triangle pose. Bring your arms out parallel to the floor. Inhale, send your right hip back and away. And then reach forward as far as you can before placing the right hand down towards the right ankle. Take a gaze up. Always an option here for blocks, guys. So a block or pillow can make that ground just a little bit closer for you. Take another breath. Open your heart up. Look up. And release both hands to the inside of that left foot. Bend your knees. You're going to walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Setting up for a wide-legged forward fold. So your feet are parallel to the ends of your mat. There's a soft bend in the knees. Just going to drop the head down. Lifting the hips up. Just letting the weight of the body, gravity, lengthen here through the spine. Pushing into the hands. We're going to walk ourselves now towards our right foot, pivoting on our heels. Then let's step that back foot, step that left foot in about halfway. Point your left toes to about 10 o'clock, square your hips. And then inhale, arms reach forward and up. Finding Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1, here on the other side. So we're squaring our hips, pulling the right hip back, bringing the left hip forward. Right knee above right ankle. Left leg straight and strong. Once again, lift your toes up. Feel the foundation of the pose through the feet. Toes rest on the earth. Visiting our humble warrior. Arms behind the back, interlace the finger in a non-dominant way. Roll your shoulders up and back. Push the fist of the hands towards the back heel. Pull the belly in, lift your heart, look up, breathing. And as you exhale with a flat back forward fold, your right shoulder comes to the inside of the right knee, dropping your head towards the earth, and the right hand, the arms reach up and over your head. Let your head hang heavy, scissoring the thighs together. Preparing to rise, inhale, release the hands, scoop the body up again, up above the head. And then transition to warrior two again. Left foot, heel toes further back. We're going to keep that right knee right over top of the right ankle. And again, looking for that intersection, right heel, left arch, or left heel. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back, parallel to the ground. Just turn your palms up for a moment. Notice how you feel the shoulders gathering here. This is where you want the shoulders to stay. Turn your palms down, keeping the shoulders exactly where they are. A sense of feeling of pulling your feet towards one another, really engaging the inner thighs. Turn your palms down, thumbs are up. As you inhale, reach forward. Turn the palm up. Peaceful warrior. As you paint the sky with the right fingertips. Left hand on the back leg. Breathing into right side body. Now let's inhale ourselves back to warrior two. And just keep coming forward into extended side angle. Right elbow to right thigh. Left arm is going to again reach over your head. Visual a long line from left heel to left fingertips. Take your gaze and look under that left bicep. Open your heart so the light inside you is shining up to the sky. And again, always option right hand. You can bring your biceps and frame that pretty face. Look up. Coming into our peaceful warrior, inhale, rise back up. Left hand on back leg, this time straighten your right leg. Reach the right hand straight up. Find that stretch into the right side body. Keep your right leg straight. Right arms come up. Left hip comes to the left. We reach forward. And now right hand down to right ankle. Left arm to the sky. Look up into the left hand. Try to bring that right hip over towards the left side of your mat. Look down to your right foot. Bring both hands to the inside of that right foot. Bend your knees. Coming back to a wide-legged forward fold as you walk your hands to the left. Turning on your feet. And this time we're going to grab for our ankles as we drop our head down. Continuing to lift the hips high. Using the strength of our arms to see how low we can get our head to the earth. Simultaneously lifting our hips to the sky. Release whatever you're holding on to. With your hands on the mat, start walking towards the left foot to the top of the mat again. You're going to step right foot up to meet left. Bring your hands up onto your hips. Squeeze those elbows together. Inhale with a flat back halfway up. And on an exhale, come all the way up. Good job. Let's step to the back of the mat. A few balancing poses. Inhale, bring your arms up. Take a step forward with your right foot forward. On your left toes, inhale, drop your shoulders down. And then start tipping your body. We're going to shape our body like a big capital letter T. Options to keep the arms forward. Or you can release the arms alongside body and reach for the back foot. Palms are facing down. Shoulders are square. Belly's pulled in. Trying to get our chest parallel to the floor. Moving in our body and our torso and our leg with all the same degree. Without dropping that left leg, bend the left knee, bring it forward, bring your hands to your heart. Take that left foot now and put it along the side of the right leg. Oops. Hands to heart. Prakasana tree pose. Bring that right knee forward again. Hands on hips. Forward fold. Send the left leg high to the sky for yoga splits. Drop your head towards that right knee. Lift the leg up, the left leg, as high as you can. Maybe grab a hold of that right ankle with one hand or even two hands. Keep lifting the leg higher. Keep lowering the head lower. Trying to kiss that right knee. Both hands on the mat. Lower the left foot down. Hands on shins, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up, look up, stretch up. Look ahead. This time take a step forward with your left foot, left foot. Come up on the toes of the right foot. Start hinging forward again, shaping that letter T on the other side. Option to release the hands, release the arms, reach back, or keep reaching forward. And notice the side, very different than the other side. Hands to heart. Let's pull that right knee forward and up. We're going to place that right foot against the right side of the leg, against the left leg. Tree pose. Opening up the right knee. Pushing foot into leg and leg back into foot. Hands to hips. Left knee forward, right knee forward. And then forward fold. Extending the right foot towards the ceiling. Both hands on the mat. Head low, foot high. Lower that right foot down beside the left foot. And then step back to that plank position. Inhale. And exhale, lower yourself all the way down to your belly, all the way down. Bring your right cheek on the mat, look left. Arms alongside the body, palms up. Lift your head up, bring your left cheek on the mat. Bring your chin onto the mat. Turn your palms to face down. Option here to interlace the fingers above the waistline. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your head up, your shoulders up, lift your feet up. Push down through the belly, through the pubic bone. Lift everything up nice and high. And exhale, lower it all back down. Bend your right knee, take a hold of your foot, or simply repeat the last pose. Grab a hold of your left foot. Feet together, breathe in. Exhale, kick feet into hands. Kick your feet to the sky. Lift your heart up. Kicking for 3, 2, and 1. And release. Hands under your shoulders. Come up onto your hands and knees. Come to stand on your knees. Camel pose. Option to have your toes curled under or just simply lie flat on the mat. Heel of the hands come to the waistline. Elbows are squeezing towards one another. Pull your belly in. And like a ripple of waves, lift up your heart. Lift your chin. Squeeze those elbows together. Find a little back bend here in a beautiful camel pose. Carefully, slowly. We're releasing everything and we're going to sit down onto our heels. Hands just stay right on top of the thighs. Relax your shoulders. So coming into our staff pose, just sweep your feet around in front of you. Clear any fleshy areas from under the sits bones. Arms alongside the body, push into the hands. Nice flat back. Seated twist. Take the right knee up towards your chest and then cross the right foot over the left foot. Your right hand comes behind the body, close to the spine. Looking over to the right. Take your left arm, if possible. Hook the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Looking to the right, breathe in. Exhale, twisting to the right. Breathe in for length. Exhale for twist. Twisting from the belly, twisting from the chest, the shoulders, and lastly through the neck, the chin, the eyes. One more twist. And then let's go back to center. We're just going to take that foot and place it on the inside of the left thigh. Point your belly towards your left foot. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. See if you can get your chin down near that left knee. You shouldn't really be pulling on the leg or on the foot to get yourself down. Just let gravity do the work here. Releasing slowly, walk your hands up your legs. Once again, take your right hand behind you. Bring your left hand to the right side, and then from here, stand up on that right knee, left foot. And then lift your left arm up and over your head. Open up, feel good. Yeah, we're almost done here, stretch it out. And then slowly release, come on back down. Right leg is straight. Left knee comes into the chest, cross that left foot over the right. Turn your torso to the left, left hand behind you. Use an inhale, lift your right arm up. You exhale, hook that elbow to the outside of the knee or thigh. Breathe in for length. Exhale, twist. Twisting again through the belly, the chest, the shoulders, the neck, the chin, and yes, the eye. Let's release the twist, come back to center. Position that left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Just a couple more breaths. Go ahead, walk your hands up the leg. Take your left hand behind you, right hand on the left side body. Now stand up on that left knee and that right toe, and then inhale. Lift your hips up, lift your heart up. Open yourself up. What feels good for you right now? And then exhale, release. We're going to be lying on our backs. Final Shavasana. So come on down onto your back. Step your heels apart. Sit maybe as wide as your mat. Just let your toes flop open. Lift your hips just enough to tuck your tailbone underneath you. Push into the elbows, the back of the head, and slide the shoulder blades under the heart.
tuck your chin just a little bit more than normal towards your chest. Take your arms away from your body, turn your palms up. Everyone take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale with a sigh. Another deep breath in. Exhale and sigh. This is our final Shavasana, the final pose of the practice. Arguably one of the more important poses of all of the poses in the practice. Simply let go, simply release. But stay present as you witness what's going on inside you. Noticing again the quality of your breath, the quality of your thoughts, and the sensations that are all running through the body. Notice the tingling, this feeling of pressure, heat, trickle of sweat. Feel the weight of the body pushing down into the mat. This is where all the benefits of our practice really come into our being. This last hour, we've strengthened our muscles. We've lubricated our joints. Ligaments and tendons have been bathed in rich oxygenated blood. Our internal organs have all massaged. And because we need to pay attention as we move through our practice, our mind is now still and quiet. And stay here for as long as you want. Ending this video, though, we'll get wiggling our fingers and toes. Drawing our legs together, taking the arms over the head, giving us a wake-up stretch. One more time for you, pulling the knees up into the chest, giving yourself a hug of gratitude, thanking our body for all that hard work it's done, giving thanks to ourselves that we've taken time to nurture our body, our mind, and our spirit. Bring the left hand over your head, roll over onto your left side. Pushing down to the right hand, bring yourself up into a sitting position. Perhaps crossing the legs if that's comfortable for you. Bring your hands to heart center. Anjali Mudra. Touching the center of your chest with your thumbs, just bowing your head, just simply taking a moment to acknowledge. Acknowledge what is going on. And Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. The light in my heart bows and honors that same light that is in yours. Namaste.